Man, this guy went and selected for me. Was it chemical engineering?
From neurosurgeon.
Chemical engineer.
Europe. Eh?
Get used to what? You came here to study.
Yes, but you know, okay,
I'm late for studies already.
You're late already to study. Maybe, are you married by the way?
Married? No.
You're not married. Why did you say married?
No.
It's like you're shocked, like. Hello guys, welcome back to The Rise. Today I'm joined by Mr. The only Mr. here in Vasa, Mr. Vasa. I'll let him introduce himself and we can go from there. How are you, Baba?
Very kind of you, Alex. Yeah. I would take away the Mr. part of it. You can basically address me as Shadrack or Shady. That's another alias of it. So, what else is there to say? Kenyan.
Wait first. Is there a difference when I call you? Because for me, I always call you Shadi. Shade. How is your name called? How do you pronounce it? Yeah.
Okay. Well, it depends.
From the side you're coming from.
No. People are different. Okay.
Yeah.
When I look at the alphabets, I have SH and then A. Okay. This A could be A, E, I, O. It could be A.
Yeah.
So if it's A, then it's Shadi. A.
Shadi.
But then if it's an A, then it's Shady.
Okay.
You know?
Shady.
Yeah. So it just depends on how you want to twist it.
Okay.
But the only thing is that you have to remember that I'm not Slim Shady. I'm just Shady.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where are you from?
Kenyan, born, raised. So.
Can you give us a bit story about like your life in Kenya?
Yeah.
When you were born, and don't forget when you are born. Older man.
No dates mentioned. But
yes.
Yeah, I was born before this new generation.
Yeah.
So born and raised in a small village there in Kisumu. That is Western Kenya. So I grew up there, did my primary schools there, high school as well there, and then after that, people move and look for greener pastures outside. But from humble beginnings, I'm from a very humble beginning there. Yeah.
How many are you in your family?
We have a lot of us in the family. It's a huge family.
Okay.
Let me just put it that way.
So you say you grew in the western part of Kenya?
Yes.
Which part of Kenya, like exactly?
The Kisumians.
The lakeside.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm proud to be part of the Lupians. Yeah, I'm a Lupian. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So then, where did you go for your high school and?
High school, I went to this school next to Maseno School. So I was close to joining a national school. So I was at. The names don't really matter at this point, but I was about 3 kilometers or 5 from Maseno School. So it was pretty close. If you check, you could always find. Was it
a boarding school?
Yes, it was a full boys boarding school.
Oh,
a prison.
A prison. How was it? How was the experience there? Well,
it was tough because the point of going to a boarding school was to make you harden up. I was always a soft boy from primary school, and
you a soft boy.
Yeah.
Okay, people change. Okay, continue.
People change. Yes. Yeah, and I went through the change process, but I will take you through that.
Okay.
So primary school, I was always shy. I'd never talked so much. I was so close to school back home. Just that. Didn't have no like friends or something like this.
Yeah.
So, but then when I went to high school, it all changed, and that was like the most turnaround point for me. And this all began.
Okay.
Yeah. So you know when they drop you there at the boarding school during the admission.
Yes.
So I went with during the admission was me and my father.
Yeah.
So we went to the admissions office, cleared everything.
Yeah.
I was still young.
Yes.
You know, you join those schools at 14, 15. I was
Oh.
14 at that time. So I basically don't know much. So we did the admissions, everything. My box was cleared, my mattresses and everything. If you know the whole clearing process thing.
Yes.
So then they came the dormitory prefect, picked me up. So I left my dad at the admissions office with the principal. And then this prefect, the dormitory prefect, picks me up. We go to drop my stuff, shows me around my cubicles.
Wait first. When your dad dropped you,
Yeah.
and you saw him going,
No,
are
he's not yet left.
He's there
Yeah,
still.
I'm
Okay,
still I'm still dropping my stuff
Okay.
at the cubicle, and I'm being shown my bed and all that stuff. So I put my mattress on the bed. I changed my clothes real quick. No, I actually didn't change my clothes. I just put my luggage there because it felt safe. The dormitory prefect told me that he's going to watch over it. I should go back and say my last goodbyes to my pops. Yeah. So I dash over to my dad. I get to the admission office. He's gone. He's gone. So I'm looking around. I don't see him. I don't know what has happened. But this was the first time I'm going to stay a night without my parent. You know.
It started hitting you like ukaanza kushtuka.
It was really tough. And then I look 100 or 200 meters up front, the gate. There's cars that go direction to my home village, you know. So I'm like, I know my dad is up there, you know. So but you can't get to him.
Yeah.
You're already in this closed facility. That was really tough. So as a young man, trying to be a man now, I told myself, okay, you know what? It's all right. He's gone. New life begins. So that the whole night, I was not happy. You know, I felt that something was missing. I was missing them, you know, because I always remember the routines. But it was 7 o'clock. I'm imagining what they're doing there now. 8 o'clock, I see what they're doing there because I was part of that whole thing. So that night.
That is trauma.
Yeah.
If you can remember until now.
Yeah. They served us supper, or whatever they call it there. I ate. I didn't eat. The next morning there was breakfast. I didn't feel like eating. I wasn't hungry enough to eat. I was just still in a shock, and a little bit still homesick, and just pissed, you know.
Were you monolized?
Yeah.
That's a ritual that has to go on.
Yeah. But that one came later on. It was not on the first day. But surprisingly, the mates that I joined with, they were already in the system the first day. They would be running around making friends left, right, center. For me, it was difficult because I was never that outgoing person. Yeah. But so days passed, and I told myself that, you know what, to survive here, you have to get something, you have to ask for it. You know, so there came moments where I learned the rules of the jungle, because that is a jungle. And you know, to get stuff from the canteen, you have to scramble to get that piece of bread. That loaf of bread, you have to fight for it. I'm not that fighter. Back then I wasn't that fighter. So there was an opportunity. I studied the school, and then I saw that there were some privileges at the school here. For you to not scramble for food at the canteen, you need to be a leader somewhere. For you to have some privileges during lunch, you don't need to queue on the line, you need to be a leader somewhere. So I said, yeah, I'm taking a shot at being a leader at the school. So I got a position as a laboratory technician.
You had to do something.
Yeah, so I had to do something. And the conditions for that was that you have to take all the sciences. So I took all the sciences: chemistry, biology, physics. Yeah, just to get there. Sometimes you have to sacrifice. You know?
Yeah, it's true.
And yeah, so I got into that position. I became a leader at the school. So I had those little privileges. So when it was time to get food from the canteen, or just some bread, from the canteen, I would just go there with my red tie, red necktie. My food is ready. I'm taking it. You know? So I didn't have to fight much. The only thing that I needed to work on now was making friends.
Okay.
But being so...
Yeah, because being a prefect or somebody, a leader like in a secondary school like that, you have to have friends because...
They hate.
Man, they hate.
They hate it so much.
They can even kill you. I heard like there are so many people who are being like... Schools were banned because of those prefects who are like ruling.
But in my position, like for the laboratory technician, you don't get much hate there. People only hate you when they fail exams because you did not set the apparatus well. But it was a pretty easy, like an easy leadership position, so to say.
And do you have any incident that you can remember that you are monolized that is still stuck in your head now?
You know,
can you explain that?
At school, you're supposed to only use the game skits, if you know those, like it's like a uniform thing. But when I left home after midterm, I came home with my own stuff, my own short set.
New ones.
Yeah, from school, from home. The Adidas 3 lines. I thought this was a new trend, you know. So I'm in school. So this day I'm changing. It was games time. We just came from classes. I'm changing, and then the games prefect. We have those games prefect and all this. He sees me having this Adidas 3 stripes. Form 1! Form 1! Toa kinyasa, take out the trouser, you know. The short, I mean.
Yes.
So I'm still in shock. You know? I'm a leader at this point.
Are you serious?
Yeah. But you know, being a leader and you're still a Form 1, it's still not yet registered,
yes,
you know.
It's true, yeah.
So I was so shocked. Like, what's going on here? Then my cubicle mate was a third year. The guy was 4th year. I still remember his name, Brian.
Shout out to Brian.
Yeah, shout out to Brian. So Brian was we called him Blackberry because he was also dark skin.
Yes.
Yeah. So Brian bullied me a little bit. But then the guy who was my cubic mate said that, talked to Brian on the side, and Brian chilled. And then the worst part is Brian now coming and laughing at my face. Nimeshtua Form 1.
You are like a test thing. Like,
yeah. So he didn't actually, it came to register that he didn't actually mean it. He was just making fun of me to test.
Okay.
Yeah, to test my reaction and all. Then he realized that being a Form 1, I was scared. And that was like the point of all this stuff. So he was a very happy boy. For me, that was bullying. In as much as he looks at it in a sense bullying, of it was fun, it was bullying.
It's bullying.
I mean, of course, I made a mistake coming to school with them home stuff, but still.
And you, after you became Form 2, Form 3, Form 4, did you ever bully anyone?
No.
Are you sure? You never even tried to revenge or something?
Never. I had really good sons at school. If you know what that is.
Yes, that is big bullying.
Yeah,
that's a bullying.
You have to adopt the sons, you know. Like when you go to year 2, then there comes the Form 1. You take over, and then you're like, hey, my son.
So your son, okay.
You're taking care
somebody who is taking care, can take your shoes and clean it for you and everything.
No. The only thing that I would always get was their shopping. When they have that juice and all that stuff.
The way you've changed the bully thing until it becomes so it's like something nice.
Yeah.
Okay. So you had your sons there and everything.
But I still talk to my sons today.
To date.
Yeah.
Do they are good friends of you? Like they don't say like you used to do this and this and this.
Because it was mutual.
Yeah.
Also, when I would come from home, I would share my stuff with them. And when they come from home, they would share their stuff. And even when their parents would visit them, I would be, hey, go get so and so. So I would join their parents there. You know how it works.
Yeah.
And then you also try to get their sisters as well.
Sisters. Bad boy. Nilikuwa bad boy had from standard
two. So that was how it worked. Yeah.
Okay. So that's where you are. It was your high school. Is there any other thing in your high school like you've left? Like, what languages? So you did sciences, even the form for the KCSE and everything.
Yeah, I did all the sciences. Yes. Yeah.
So after then, the high school, what happened?
After high school, we graduate. We moved from high school to
Did you stay home the 1 year that, back home we used to be like, after you finish Form 4, there's that 1 year that you're not going anywhere, like maybe you're doing just computer packages and...
What computer? Man, I was tired. I straight to Nairobi.
Straight to Nairobi.
Kanairo, yeah. So I went, I was living with my bro at Donholm. Yeah. So now that's where I took these computer courses.
Yes, okay.
Yeah. Started.
Oh, so you were in Doni, ulikonga Doni?
Yeah, Doni. Shout out to Doni.
Doni in the house.
Yeah, so niko hapo Doni. So I stayed there for not actually a year, but a few months. As I went to join campus.
Okay.
At the back of my head, I knew that I already passed.
Wait, I'm taking you, let me take you back a bit.
Yeah.
Since you were young, is there one thing that you had in your mind you wanted to become? Like, you know, the child, like me, when I grow up, I want to become a doctor. When I grow up, did you have something like that?
Well, I would say that I didn't want, my parents wanted.
Okay, so what did your parents want?
Hey man, those guys were confused. At one point, they wanted pilot.
Everybody wanted to be a pilot.
Yeah. At another point, they wanted to be an engineer. Engineer of what?
Engineer of what?
They don't know. At another point, they wanted a doctor.
A doctor.
Doctor of what? So I decided upon myself that, you know what? I would be a neurosurgeon. So that's why I took all the sciences.
Did you choose just neurosurgeon because they are not going to understand what is neuro? Or it was just like...
I didn't even understand it myself. I was reading this book about Ben Carson.
Gifted book. Hands. Yes, Gifted. Oh my! I think that thing everybody read like that thing.
Yeah. So Gifted Hands, and I thought, man, I have gifted hands. So I said, you know what? Neurosurgeon. That's me in the house. Went to work, grinded, failed. I didn't get the is it like 87 points you need to get there? I didn't get that. I mean, I scored very highly, but not 87. So I could not make it as a neurosurgeon. The best I could make was a bachelor's in hotel management and tourism.
Okay.
So you're laughing. That's something.
You don't know. It's because, you know, it's like it's becoming like in high school you had your sons, and now you are going to study something that you are going to be providing your sons, like, you know, food and papa.
But my sons actually did pretty well.
Okay, yeah.
More than the father did.
Okay, good.
So I taught
good
them,
for them.
Taught them, gave them the right direction. So yeah, so 1 year in Donholm, as we hustle up and down, did the computer course. Man, the jobs are not coming. I was looking, you know, when you graduate from high school and then they're selling you the dream that Kanairo kuna job, we just go to Nairobi, you'll find jobs there. From small city to big city, from Kisumu, Nairobi, you know, you get that big picture thinking. Once you get there, it's different. So started hustling, looking for these online jobs, nothing coming. Apparently they need somebody with 15 years of experience, 25 years of experience.
And you don't know where the experience is going to come from, and they're not giving you the chance to
and
do
if
it.
they're looking for a Form 4 leaver, you need 2 years of experience. How are you going to get 2 years of experience if you just left school? Okay. So yeah, so that was it. And then came time to join university. Moi Eldoret. That was me. Town campus.
So umesomea LD for how long?
LD 1 year.
1 year.
Yeah.
When was that? When the year? Do you remember? When
I was in LD in 2014.
2014.
Yeah. 2014, 2015.
Which part? Because me, I'm from Eldoret, so I want which you were in the main campus?
Town campus.
Town campus.
Yeah.
Just town there in the town.
City boy. What?
So you know everything. You know every chum, every corners in.
Chum from paradise. From paradise. What of paradise? Shout out, man.
You're Kali, okay. Paradise, okay. That's
paradise.
Nice.
You know paradise.
Yes, I know. Oh my God, yes.
So paradise. But my apartment was in Pioneer.
Oh, in Pioneer, yes. Yes.
So I stayed.
Were you like there next to, King Ply? Okay.
You know this, the Victory hotels and all that
Yes,
stuff?
yes, yes,
Yeah,
yes,
I was
yes,
close
yes.
by
Okay,
there.
nice. Okay.
Yeah, so for a year, LD was cool. I mean, I would like to go back and see the place sometime.
Now I heard like it's the home of the champion, the city of champions.
Okay.
That yeah, it's city of champions. Duh, you don't. That's the city of champions. You have to respect that.
It's all right.
Okay.
So let me get back to my story.
Okay, no problem. It's not about me.
It's about me. So, LD, town campus, tourism and hotel management. Did that for a year. I didn't like it, to be honest. It was not what I had. The least I would have hoped for was a commerce, BCom or something like this, you know. But then they have a way of giving you courses that you don't even know how they arrive to those courses and the competencies, if you are able to handle those courses or not. So I was there for a year, did that course, not liking it. But why do I say that I was there for a year? That's the most important part, because they have provided, these courses are provided for 4 years. But why did I do it for only 1 year? Because during that 1 year, I started the process of coming to Finland.
Okay, now wait first. Before we start coming to Finland and how you heard about Finland, when you were staying in LD, you were renting. You were not staying in the hostels.
No, I was staying in the hostels.
Hostels.
Yeah.
The hostel that was provided by the university, yeah? Or you had to look for your own.
The one that was provided, man,
Okay.
4 people.
4 people.
You know those military beds?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. If you turn, you're falling down.
Okay.
So you have to either you sleep facing up, or you sleep facing down. The choice is, or you sleep on the side. Man, and that time you're also trying to seduce these ladies on the sides.
Yeah.
Where are you sleeping?
Where are you going to sleep?
Where are you sleeping with them?
That's why it's good when you are there. I think you are with books. Now you are not doing the practice,
There is no
but you are. Wait, no, you are studying to come out because you cannot bring a lady to your house. So that is the practical you can't do, but the theory you can do because you can talk. But to go and finish you can't because you don't have a place to go and finish.
No. That's not true. That's not true.
Okay, so Shadi, so how did you come to learn about Finland now, as per se now?
In 2004, my bro moved here. But 2004, I didn't know much about Finland. I was young. Okay. So he moved here. He would call from that period, and then he would also visit. So, but I never really wanted to come here, or never really thought that I would be here. I thought that was his path, his journey. He's living his life. I have my own to figure out. You know what I mean? So that was it about Finland. I knew that he was there, and then also I had a sister in Germany as well. So at least I was a little bit connected. I knew somebody was out there.
So while you were in high school, they were not. Were they still your brother and sister? Were they out of the country?
Yes.
Yeah. So you didn't know about Finland because you didn't want to come. That you never thought you can go to Europe, or is you never knew about it at all.
You see, the thing about me is that how I thought about it, or how I thought how this whole thing unfolds is that was his path. It's not my path.
Okay.
I need to figure out my own
understand.
path.
Yes.
I knew that, okay, I have a brother in Finland.
Yes.
But it is not like I'm dying to get there.
Get there, yeah.
I was dying to figure out my own path. Yeah. So I had.
You are grown already. Oh my God, me, I don't think even I was thinking the way you are thinking. Okay, it's good.
Yeah. So I had to do my own soul searching to find where I belonged, and now in the process of trying to find my own path, my brother decided to make it easier for me, and by suggesting that. They did not tell me directly. Apparently, from what I came to understand, is that so they had a plan that once once I passed my final high school examinations, then they would start processing the possibility of moving abroad, you know. So, lo and behold, I passed my exams. So they had started working on things, Chinyamaji.
So all these things, the way you said it even before, all these things, people are just choosing for you. It's not you choosing anything.
Up to this point, no.
Nothing that our parents long time ago they were like.
But you also have to understand. Okay, they were choosing for me. But if you gave me options, what other options did I have?
Let me party 24/7.
Yeah. So if the option was to party in LD,
yes,
with the campus ladies,
yes,
or to go try a new life in Finland, I would have taken the challenge in Finland for obvious reasons, right?
Yes.
So they started doing that. So I went to campus. Year 1, nobody still told me that you could be going there. So my bro went, checked all the schools, boom, boom, boom. I remember in December, because the applications usually start from the second week of January, if I'm not wrong. So in December, he was already asking for what's your email address? What's your ID number? You know, this kind of.
What's going on, man?
Yeah, I'm like, what's this? Are you sending some money or something? You know, so I was just giving out of naivety. You know, I'm still naive and all that. So I'm just giving my stuff. So then, a few weeks after the admission had closed, he sends me a message. Actually, called me. I was in class. I said, "I'm gonna hit you back later." So I called back. Sent me an email that was sent by the school as well, that you have been enrolled. Okay. So these are the schools that were selected for you. Boom. There's a list of 6 schools there.
Oh, a long time ago they used to, like when you're applying, you had to apply like as a group, like.
Yeah, don't say long time ago. It's not that long.
Even now they do.
I think the last I checked with.
Oh, when I say long time ago. Hey, you don't want to get old. You don't want me to make you. Oh,
I'm still a young soul.
Just the other day.
Yeah, just the other day, when they used to do it, it was 6 schools that you had to pick, and with different programs. I mean, you could pick 2 same programs in 2 different schools. That's okay, but in the same school you cannot pick 2 same programs. So, makes sense. So he had chosen for me even the courses I was coming to do. To take part in or study. So now the challenge was, the school was going to send me the study materials of all these courses that I was selected in. Man, this guy went and selected for me, was it chemical engineering?
From neurosurgeon.
Chemical engineering. This guy put in the business economics. There was medicine, of course, the field of medicine, and then it was subdivided into a lot of different categories. And then there was information technology. I hated computers. I still hate them. I'm pretty okay with them, but when it comes to like IT, coding, and all this stuff, hate to death. So I had all these courses. Now I had to study. Sometimes I'm not saying I'm smart, but sometimes once you show that you can actually do stuff.
No, if you say you don't want to act smart, you want us to know you're smart. Okay, no, continue.
No. Once you know how to pass exams, you can cheat to pass exams.
Yes,
so you don't need to be smart to pass exams. So once you know how to pass exams, it officially incriminates you. People believe that you will pass the next one. Even if they give you chemical engineering, it's going to pass it.
Yes. So I get you.
You get what I mean. So I got those courses. Man, they came. PDF, this big. For business, this big. For chemical engineering, this big. Man, there's the nursing part of it. This hefty. Aside from that, I have my university course that I'm taking, the programs, assignments every day. So now, Do you want it or do you not? I wanted it more. I was cracking it. From high school, I was used to waking up at 4:30, you know? So even at campus, I was waking up at 4:30. People are sleeping. They wake up at 8 or something. And that habit has stuck with me up to date. I still wake up at 4 a.m. in the morning, you know? So I would wake up at 4, study these materials, go through them. Sometimes I would take time off on weekends to the cyber cafe, just busy. You know, when you get it from the PDF and then you try to type it down and do some research here and there. I felt I was ready. I had done my exams, my studies. I felt I was ready. Let the exams come. So I went to to take my exam. First, you have to do the English exam.
Yes, the English
that one
exam.
I passed. Easy, because as a British colony, easy stuff. So that one was done. So we went for this the entrance exams now.
Yes.
First exam, business. Easy. I was there with Tevin.
You are with Tevin there? Okay.
Me and Telvin killed it. First, we were actually even on the same group because they have this group discussion and all this stuff. Killed it. Second day, I was coming back.
Man, how many days were you? Oh, because you have to do for the whole, those schools that you've, the two, okay, yeah.
So I came back for chemical engineering. That was tough. Don't laugh. There was mathematics in it.
You know why I'm laughing? Because I know you now, and the way there's nothing that shakes you. So if I know, like, before there's some things used to shake you, like, I'm like, okay, people grow.
Yeah, people grow. There was mathematics part of it, and then there was physics in it, and then there's biology in it. So it was like a complete set.
Yeah.
So I think I did well in, well, you never get to see how you've done, but you could feel it once you're writing those papers. Physics was okay, biology was okay, mathematics was tough for me. Why? It was algebra. I hate algebra. X, Y, Z. Man, I hated that.
Why do you have to look for X? Why?
Yeah. X is X, right?
Yes.
If you know what I mean.
And why?
Yeah. So that was that. So I was waiting. I did my passport application. I'm taking you through this whole journey, you know, and it's quite boring, it's obvious. But so passport application done. I knew I was going. I knew I was going. There was no way I could do 2 exams and fail all of them.
Fail all of them, yeah.
No. So my passport was ready. Mid-July, you've been accepted. Vasa University of Applied Sciences, International Business.
Wow.
I said,
damn.
Would you believe that?
No.
So I was ready. Now we just, because it came quite late, now we had to go through the process of getting this application for the, you know, residence permit and all.
Permit and everything.
That took so long. So fast forward, 16th September, I left home on the 15th, 10 o'clock in the night. I was there on 16, 1:30, Helsinki.
1:30.
Yes, sir.
Suomi.
I'm in. So 1:30, I'm here.
Let me ask you, and I don't know if you're going to allow me. Do you have a picture that you took those first days, like you came, like the first day or the second day or that week?
My brothers took them. Yeah, my brother has the picture.
Yes, I think I'm gonna put this. Okay, let me say, this is Shedi when he landed to Finland. Okay, continue.
I have a lot of friends who are good at hacking.
So I should be careful, eh?
Yeah, if you put it, it will be gone in the next few
Okay.
minutes.
Okay, yes, I heard that.
Yeah. So I landed in Helsinki. 1:30. We went for a bite. Man was starving. I was hungry the whole night. You know, the plane, they give you those small portions.
And I know, just came from the boarding school, you guys used to eat so good.
Blocks.
You come, yes. Blocks. Then you're coming, they're giving you small things.
You remember the blocks of ngao?
Yes.
The ugali?
Yes. How were you calling the ugali?
Ngao. Man, that place is military.
You call ugali ngao?
It supports your life. It's ngao, man.
What about githeri?
Githeri was nyoso.
So ngao na nyoso.
Yeah.
What else what names did you have for other type of food?
No, there was the mandazis.
The mandazis,
which was ndwang.
Is it ndwang?
Ndwang.
Ndwang.
I don't know where they got this name.
Yes.
And then there was bread, which was dibala.
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 Yeah.
Yeah.
Aye. Yeah,
So, or they could call it dibre.
Uh-huh.
They had a lot of. I don't know where they got these names from,
Okay.
but I was vibing with them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
You
continue.
have to survive. So we are here. Fast forward. 1:30, we grab a bite, and then the train leaves at, was it 2:45? To Vasa. It was a direct train. Yeah, because of the luggage and all this stuff. You know. And,
When were you supposed to start the school? Was it immediately or it was a...
I was here on Saturday. School starts on Monday.
On Monday.
I was actually late. The school was supposed to start on
The
the 1st of September.
yeah.
I'm here on the 18th.
18th, 2
Yeah,
weeks later.
16th, I mean.
Yes.
So the school starts on the 18th.
Okay.
So we get to Vasa at 8 o'clock. The lights are there. 8 o'clock, it's still light outside. This is autumn. From where I come from, 8 o'clock is dark. Okay? So this was the first shock.
8 o'clock is dark.
8 o'clock is dark.
Yes, of course, that's what we know
From
from
6:30
yes,
it's getting
yes,
dark.
Yes,
So 8 o'clock is light. What is happening here?
so bright everywhere.
You know, I don't know this summer solstice, what. I dropped geography in year what? Year 2.
Yes.
Actually, before year 1 ended, I already dropped.
Even let me tell you about that thing you're saying, summer what?
Summer solstice
Yeah,
or what?
those things. I just heard from my friend who came here for the first interview. He was talking about that. I was like, what is that?
I watched the interview, and in as much as the guy said that he didn't like books,
Yes.
he is well educated.
He's well educated.
Yeah, you have to
Okay,
say. You have
yes.
to give him that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I don't remember those things.
Yes, you know, the,
So, those things were terrible.
Mm-hmm.
So we get here.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you have to tell me how. You have to direct me on what you want to hear.
Okay,
because
okay.
Otherwise,
So,
I have a
okay,
lot of
yes.
things.
So you're telling me like, okay, you came from Helsinki, now you reached Vasa.
Yes.
You reached Vasa on a weekend, but the Monday you were supposed to be in school. You didn't even have time from Helsinki, the time you landed to Vasa and everything. You didn't even have time to just get used to the life here. Like you feel like now I'm in Europe. Eh?
Get used to what? You came here to study.
Yes, but you know, okay,
I'm late for studies already.
You're late already to study.
So I get here on Saturday. On Sunday already, we are going, because the weather, I couldn't handle the weather. In as much as it was still autumn, most people are walking in hoodies and all this stuff. I could not. So we went, get some clothes, you know, some warm clothes and just the whole things I would need for the upcoming weather. Man, the most annoying part, my bro was handing me down his clothes, you know.
Yes.
His clothes. I'm still skinny. Man, these things were big. These things were big. So the first day I went to school with them.
Oh my God.
They're big. They're not my fashion, you know.
Guys, please tell this guy to give me those pictures. I can put it here,
No,
please.
No, you're not good. So I come back the next day. I'm trying to sneak out to put on my own clothes. I hear the bedroom door opening. He's coming out. Put this jacket on. You know him.
Yeah, I know him. Oh my God, yes.
Put this jacket. I say, here we go again. I put that jacket on. I'm dying inside, man. It's not. It's too big for me. You know?
Yes.
It's like, but it's like it's too cold. You know. So I have So, well, I still didn't have my own money. I have to.
So
obey.
you have,
I have,
yes, yeah.
And the most important thing is obedience and
Yes,
respect.
it's true.
So you have to respect them.
It's true.
So I did those. So yeah, that was the beginning of life.
So after you started going so on Monday reached and you went to school. So me, I want you to tell me like your experience now, because you've come from the university, from campus. Now you are in Finland. now you are entering this big university, comparing from the campus, Eldoret campus university, the way you are, and now you are coming like here international, like you are. Did you see any difference?
Obviously. The difference was in facilities. I walked in there, man, I have 2 screens. You know,
you are like, damn.
I have 2 screens. The first course was financial mathematics. I have 2 screens. Excel is ready. Do your maths on Excel. I've never done it on Excel.
Well, because the packages, you were just taught like, this is Excel, this is PowerPoint. You guys didn't go deep back home.
If you're doing your mathematics, pen and paper.
Yes, it's true.
You have a logbook on the side.
Yes.
You know, so, man, I have 2 screens. Excel is here. I have my instructions on the other screen. So you're lifting and putting it there. Luckily, I had my friend who is Ghanaian, good in computers. He's done this to a master's level. So it was like, yeah, easy stuff. But you know, when the beginning,
is one like.
Yeah, I was not that bad, but
looking for
I was not that bad. But if I compare,
where is S?
No, I know where S is because my name starts with an S. So if you compare it with the Finns, when you're asking them for something, they're looking at you and typing. Man, I was like, how many years will it take me to get to this level?
Okay.
But then I realized that, you know, this is not something to worry about. The most important thing is that soak in the knowledge. That's what you came here for. There will always be people that are better than you, you know. So I let that slide. I just did my own practice back at home with YouTube, learned how to do Excel, and then luckily they also provide you with like a list of rules or like a guideline how to do computations on Excel and all this stuff for like a computer package. It's like a mini computer package course there in the beginning to help you with the courses and to help people that don't really know what it takes to be at that level. So the facilities was a bigger difference. That was number 1. Number 2, I also realized that the studies were easy, if I have to say that. No disrespect to the education system here, but if you look at the
844 and you guys, 844 is like ×2 of what you guys here in Finland they study.
Yeah. I would wake up at 4 o'clock back home to study for an exam. I would sleep and wake up at 8, have an exam at 8:15 and kill it. Yes. The exams are set for you to pass.
Okay.
On the other side, the exams are set for you to fail.
So that they can filter the best from,
you know,
from
and
the rest.
Even when you fail these ones, there's no problem with the failure. But when you fail this, you have 3 retakes. You're allowed 3 retakes.
But let me ask you, the 3 retakes here, so it means even if you fail the 3rd retake, what does it mean?
And then you have a problem.
You have a problem here in Finland?
No, you have a problem. How do you fail 3 retakes? The
but
thing is that
it can happen.
Yeah, then
I started nursing. I think at anatomy I failed like maybe 3. That's why even I did.
I think when that happens, I don't know because I never got to that point.
You've never got to that point. And but nobody that you know has ever gotten to that point, okay?
But from what I've heard, I don't know how true this is that you will have to retake the whole course again.
Okay, yes. Now I understand. Yeah, you have to take the
whole unit again.
Yes, okay.
Yeah. So that was.
But the way you said here, mostly they always make exams like for you to pass. They don't make. They want you to win. Like they don't want to.
Education should. At no point should education be a punishment.
Yes, it's true.
Everybody should be educated.
Yes, it's true.
You know? You don't need to punish somebody. Punish somebody to be educated.
Yeah, it's true.
It should be something that a resource that should be freely available for everyone. Yeah.
Okay. So now, did you get a job while you were in school here in Vasa?
I fagiad. I cleaned.
You fagiad everywhere.
Man, for that bread, for the bread.
Yeah, it's true.
You do what it takes.
Yeah.
So I needed to.
Okay. So before you got even the job, like, Can you tell me the difference between you being confident saying you used to clean, but back in Kenya, I'm very sure if somebody cleans now in Kenya, cannot say he's cleaning.
For obvious reasons.
Is it because of the pay?
Yes.
Okay. Because here they respect even cleaners. Even a boss can respect you so.
You're paying taxes.
You're paying the same. Even maybe you, the cleaner, even is paying more than somebody is sitting in the office.
So of course, as a cleaner, you pay taxes, and there's no shame. When money comes to your account, it's not written there. You washed toilets, you cleaned dishes. You know what I mean?
It's true.
It's money,
It's true.
and you do whatever you want to do with it. If I'm working in a bank, the money that I get, I can buy the same food that a cleaner buys.
It's true.
You know what I mean? So people have to get away from this, what is it called? This little complex.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I think most of us will learn that when we reach here, when we come here.
Yeah. And that is why it's very important to tell anyone that when moving here, you should never expect to make popcorns.
It's true.
That microwave thing, you know, like get money quick and all that stuff. No, it takes time to get to wherever you want to.
And another thing, I don't know if you can support this one. Finland, they have assisted. Is it capitalism is
Socialism.
Yeah, like we are like all the same. Yes, you can get, the more you earn, the more taxes you're going to pay.
Yes.
Or how does it go?
It's pay as you earn, of course.
Pay as you earn.
Yeah, but
there's no one who is like broke, like sleeping on the street, and there's nobody who is rich than everybody else.
That is their own choice if they're sleeping on the street.
And there's no there, you're sleeping.
Yeah, it's their own choice.
Yes.
Yes. But of course there's always a debate on socialism and capitalism.
It's true,
Which one is better?
Yes.
I have my own opinions with South for another day.
Okay.
But yeah, so the first job I got was a cleaning job in the supermarket. I didn't have a contract. I was standing in.
For someone.
Yeah. So I got my first training thanks to, you know, who it is.
Yes.
So I got my first training there with this company, cleaning company. So, and then after the training was done for 3 days,
you went dry.
The supervisor says, but we still don't have a job.
After working your ass off, like you're doing everything good.
Yeah, the supervisor goes, we don't have a job. So the guy that trained me was really nice. Sometimes he would just take a day off and say, go work for me, just for me to get money.
I think the same guy that did to you is the one who did for me exactly the same at first. Yeah.
Most likely. So it's like, you would feel the pity, you know?
Yeah.
Just,
hey, bro.
Yeah.
Man, I know you need something. Come, go work for me, like for that. Yes, it's true.
So I would pick my bike, dash there, get my 2 hours in, go back. That was in the morning. 2 hours from 5 to 7, or wherever, whichever time you choose to start. But you have to be at school by 8:15. So the supermarkets would open at 8. So you have to finish your work before 8 o'clock. Anyway, so I did that cleaning thing. And then also in the evenings when I'm from school, sometimes I would find those evening gigs. I would do dishwashing and here and there, and I would also clean. Yeah, so I did that until I finished my studies for 3 years. I didn't have a solid contract for 3 years.
Damn.
But when it came to renewing my contract, renewing my permits, you should ask me about that. How
how did you?
The supervisor was so good that whenever that time came, she would write for me like, please, I should not put this out here. Maybe with I cut, I don't know.
No, we are going to leave it.
She would just write for me because
you are a very good worker and
she would just give me like, you know, even though we don't have a solid contract with you, but you've really shown that you're a great worker.
Yes.
We are going to put you on our contract list.
Yes.
On paper. So she would sign it. I'll take it to the immigration office. I'm good. I have my permit in 2 weeks. Yeah.
Wow. That's
So now
nice.
because if you don't have that, you need 6,000 or 7,000 in the account.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
I'm
Yeah.
squandering
Okay.
this
The job used to help us to show the immigration that at least you have something that supports you.
Yeah, you can pay your rent.
Yes.
You can eat.
Yes.
Then those and some miscellaneous bills you can pay those on as well. So that's how I renewed all my
Wow.
permits, because we used to renew them year after year after year. These days you have 3 years of studies, you get a 3 years permit.
Did you get any difficulties here in Finland? Any? Do you have any that you remember?
Finding a job.
Finding a job,
Yeah.
yes. That is obvious, like many people are
Yeah.
like. Do you have something that until now, even if maybe, are you married by the way?
Married? No.
You're not married. Why did you say married?
No,
It's like you're shocked, like, why married?
no, I think that time will come.
So,
At the moment, no.
if you're not married, do you have any story that you can even remember that happened to you and made you feel like, I think I need to go back to Africa now. I want to go back to Kenya.
No, the more I stayed, during those school years, the more I liked it here.
Okay.
I remember this one time I took this chick out, you know, I'm free balling. You know,
Yes.
so I took this chick out. I'm like, I'm paying.
Swim City, people,
Yeah,
you pay.
I'm paying, you know. So I'm sitting there, I'm like looking at. She said no, 50-50.
So that was a shocker to you.
I said,
like,
would you believe? So I was like, I wish everybody else would be like this. I mean, in my opinion, I still think to this day,
men.
if a man calls you out on a date, he should pay. Whoever's opinion the date was, should pay. If a lady calls me on a date, she has to pay for it. I don't care if I have the money or not, she has to pay. That is very harsh, but it is my philosophy. You know what I mean?
Okay, yes.
So you don't call me out on a date and expect me to pay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That one you left in Kenya.
No. It's just a philosophy.
Okay.
Yeah, and I believe in that. So I went with this chick to a restaurant, 50-50, bill Dutch. We split the bills. As a man, you feel, nah,
Yeah.
you know,
Yes.
nah, this is not right. But then you have to shake it off and accept that this is the reality. This is
Then
how
I'm
we
going to
live.
be rich here, man. I'm not going to be using money,
You know what I
man.
mean? So that happened, and then the second shocker was probably the integration part of it, not fitting in.
Yeah.
I remember had a lot of like friends. Tevin would pull his guys, I would pull my guys,
Yes.
and then we'll have these house parties. And you know, Finns, when they get together, they just speak their language.
Yes.
Man, we were vexed.
Oh,
Me and Tevin were dying. They don't speak English no more. But I came to realize, but the difference also is like, you know, for us Kenyans, if you meet
Kenyans here,
somewhere-
we don't care. Any place we reach,
So
we don't care who is there.
So the language was the most difficult part of integration. I realized that sooner or later I will have to get this done. It took me a bit of a long time.
So for you, for you decided to study the language.
Yes,
How long did it take you? Was it hard?
because I was doing it on my own and just I had one book that I always followed. I didn't have much resources, so I knew the basics
What's the secret
to learning
to
the
learning
language.
the language?
In the
Like Finnish, not in any other language. This Finnish.
Yeah, I'm going to say Finnish because,
Yes.
and maybe the other languages that I speak.
Yes.
The secret, I would say, what worked for me, it might not work for you or somebody else, but what worked for me is that in the beginning, just get all those words, put them here. Read whichever articles you find. Read new words, put them here. Just pump your mind, put them here. And then, next time people speak it, the memory, these words will come. They will come. And then you'll start to use them. But have as many friends as possible who speak the language. That is also very helpful. Even if you don't go to school, have as many friends as possible who speak the language. And if you happen to go to school to study the language, stick around friends who don't speak English. You'll be forced to speak the language. And that I think that is the biggest secret.
Okay, okay, okay. So continue then after, like, where are we, by the way?
The job things
Okay,
and all
yes,
that
yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
So I graduated without a contract of my own. So I started hustling, looking for jobs elsewhere. Because I was free spirit, I could move anywhere I wanted to.
Yeah.
So I got a job outside Vasa.
You went outside Vasa?
Yeah, those sides of Turku.
Yes. After you've graduated everything, so
Yeah.
you went okay?
Yeah, I was free. I could do anything I want, you know. There's nothing holding me here. School is done, so.
Yeah, because I remember there's a time you went like undercover, MIA.
Nobody knew where I was.
Yes.
Yeah. So that was the time I was hiding there. I was fixing cars, you know. I'd graduated from cleaning to fixing cars.
Fixing cars.
Yeah, so I developed that. That job was really good for me because then from there, I developed interest in working with my own hands.
Okay, yes.
So right now, if my car is broken or something broke down with my car that I can fix and I have the tools,
you can fix.
I'm doing that. I didn't study mechanics, but just the basics, you know.
How long did you do that job? Are you still doing it?
No. For two years and.
Was it the time you were working? The time when Corona came?
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
2 years, 8 months.
Yeah.
But I didn't stop because of Corona. I stopped because of other medical reasons.
Okay.
Other complications. Yeah.
Man, you don't look like you have any complications.
You never know.
That's why
the people that look healthy are the ones that die.
Yeah, it's true.
You know, so.
It's true. The people who are Jimmits.
Gymnasts.
Yes.
Yeah. So,
okay. Yes.
So I went there for 2 years, 8 or 9 months. I worked there, and then when it was time to make changes, you need a new challenge in life. I moved back to Vasa.
Why Vasa? Why you didn't? After coming from the other big city like Turku, then you decided, let me just go back to the basic again. You came back again to Vasa.
This small city has some demons. It always calls you back. Yeah. I know many people that have left and came back.
Yes, yeah, it's true.
Yeah. So when I left, of course, for me it feels much more like home when I have my brother here with the family and all this. And then I have a lot of friends here as well. So it feels more home to me. So it was an easy decision because I contemplated, is it Vasa or Helsinki? I hate that fast pace. You know, I can survive in it, but I just don't like it. You know, so then I thought Vasa feels more suitable, and the lifestyle there, I could live a good lifestyle on a very cheap budget.
Yes.
You know, so it was an easy decision to make. So I moved back here. Yeah.
Okay. So you moved to Vasa. You came to do what brought you after you say like you what brought you now to come and do here?
I came to rest. I was on rehabilitation because I had some problems with health problems.
Okay.
So I was on rehabilitation.
For how long?
1 year.
Baba, you know that one I didn't know.
I was on rehabilitation.
I
for 1
thought
year.
like you had made so much money you just came to relax.
I was on rehabilitation for 1 year.
Okay. And then after
rehabilitation, I was looking back. I was.
You went back to tamaking again.
Yeah. Man had to make money, you know.
Okay, that's nice.
So I started looking for money again. But
so for you, your life here in Finland has been like a bit. I can say the way I'm hearing the way you're saying, it has been like, yes, it's hard, but not that hard because at least you had someone like your brother, like where if anything goes bad, even if you can come back and at least regenerate yourself again and you start again, because you know many people, they don't have people to rely on sometimes. I know he's not helping you at like money wise or anything, but at least before, even when you came to Vasa, it's not like you just came and got us another home first. You had to go to your brother a bit, or you came and you just went and but you had money.
Alex,
Damn, you had money.
No, it's not about.
It's money.
Well, you can say what you like. The thing is, the thing is that once you become an adult, you have to understand responsibility. I'm not going to call myself an adult and still want to all the time fold myself under other people for cover, you know. If I have to die out there, let me die. You know, so he did a good job hosting me when I moved here.
Okay,
and you know, made me ready to face the society. Now that part of facing the society involved me coming back and facing
it. Yeah,
so
it's true.
I didn't need to tell him that,
It's
hey, I'm
true,
moving
it's
back
true.
to your place. No.
It's true.
Yeah.
Okay.
But they told me that come back to our place. But I said no.
You said no.
No.
Damn.
Yeah.
I wish I had someone like that. Man, me, I will never come out from there. This adulthood, man, it's tiresome, man. It's hard, man. Oh my God, man. So, now, what are you doing now?
I'm working.
You're working.
Yeah.
You're working in anything like to do with what you studied or not?
No, way different from what I studied.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm still working with my hands.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's nice.
I think I love it more than these other things that I studied. Yeah.
So when are we coming for your wedding?
Wedding?
Yes.
You skip the whole stages and jump into wedding.
I'm trying to get you, but I don't know how I'm gonna get you.
Wedding? You will be invited when that time comes.
We'll be invited.
Yes.
Is it anytime soon or you're still in the jungle?
No, I left the jungle. I don't fight in the jungles anymore. You know?
Okay.
I do street
So
fights.
that means I should not ask any other thing.
No, I fight in the streets, not in the jungles.
You fight in the street, not in the jungle.
But one thing you have to understand is that pressure will not work on me. Yeah.
Pressure.
Yeah, if you try to put pressure on me, it's not going to work.
It isn't going to work.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Shadrack, there's one thing every time my guest comes, I always try to ask them to do. Can you give any advice? I know you're not a professional, but at least you can have something because you've been here and you've learned everything. Any advice you can tell the viewers or anybody who will want to come to Finland or Europe as per se, like as a whole?
There's a lot of things to say, but at the end of the day, the day is going to end. Yeah. Did you get that?
What the fuck is wrong with you? At the end of the day?
The day is going to end.
So, Baba, why do you always leave me like, you start making me questioning, why? Okay. So we leave it like that or what?
No, but I think the most important thing is that everybody has to understand the reason why we are moving there is in pursuit of success.
Yeah.
Of course. Success takes time. Yeah. It's not going to come as fast as we would like it. I had that desire also to have it very fast, you know. Success takes time. We must understand that from the beginning. But the most important value of success, or characteristic of success that everybody has to understand also or learn is that success leaves tracks. When I get successful, you could do exactly what I did, and you'll become like me or even better than me. So to get to wherever you want to get to, find somebody who's gotten there and copy what they've done to take them to wherever they are. And of course, in that sense, you have to follow the good deeds, not the wrong deeds.
And you perfect it even if you can't do it,
Yes. So, and I think the most important thing that people also have to understand is that there are no limitations. The limitations that we get are basically self-imposed or societally imposed. The society tells you that it has never been this way. Somebody has never done it from your community, you know. Like there's no black that has done this here, and so it cannot be done. You have to stand above that and believe in yourself that everything is possible.
Wow, that's a very nice one. Thank you very much. It has been nice to talk to you. At least I've come to learn something I didn't know before. I thought like I knew you. Thank you very much. Welcome back again to The Rise.
Yeah, we'll be back.
Yes, baba. Yes.